Hey Steven, I made a video for you. This is a Versus PCB that I repaired. I repaired this just to test these PPUs because this PPU that's used in your Playchoice is the same PPU that's used in Duck Hunt. So what I did was I burnt Duck Hunt ROMs and put them in this Versus board. And this is the PPU chip that was in your game that I had marked as bad. And you can see it's just not, it doesn't work. Now I'll turn this off. Okay, it's off now. I'm gonna remove this PPU. And I'll put this one in. This is one of them that you sent me. I'll put this one in. And honestly, what I really need to do is I need to replace this socket. So I'm sure that it's, and I will do that. I'll replace both of these 40-pin sockets to make sure that I'm getting a good connection in here. Now I'll go ahead and turn this on. Okay. This one is severely jacked up. That's what this is the picture it puts out. You can see the dog there, and he's getting ready. He jumps in. It's running, but it just doesn't, it's not right, obviously. Okay. And then there's this third one that you sent me that was on this, and it was in this bag. So I will turn this off. Okay, we're off. Safe to remove. Remove that. There's your two guys. Grab this one. Come on. Alright, put this in. Make sure it's the right way. Okay, that one is in. And we'll turn that on. Now we're on, and this one, yeah. Let's try that again. Make sure all the legs are in and good. Turn it on. There it is. It's just that socket's goofy. This one just doesn't have a good connection in the socket, but this one works. See that? That's a perfect picture. Yeah, this is the only PPU that you sent me that is good. So I will put this one in your board and test your board. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to replace these sockets to make sure I'm getting good connection in here. So let me do that and then I'll come back. But yeah, see the clay pigeon screen. I'll be right back. Let me replace these sockets, make sure I'm getting good connection in here. Okay, I got new sockets in these 40-pin sockets. There's no doubt connection now. And the one that was good is good. I'm going to mark this one with a green dot, as it works just fine. Alright. And all in one shot, I'm going to turn it off. Okay, I'm going to set down the camera. And I will remove this guy carefully. Just kind of carefully pry it out. That one's getting a green dot. Nice green dot right there. Green dot. That one is good. This one, I'm going to put it back in this pink foam. Right there where it was. It was in this pink foam green dot. So I'll go ahead and grab another. Alright. This is the one that I had marked bad on your board. So I'll put this in the board. Okay, it's in. Polarity is correct. So we'll turn it on. And you see it doesn't do anything. No picture processing at all. This thing is no good. So I'm going to go ahead, turn it off, and remove this. Put in the third one right here. This is another one that you sent me. You sent me 3. So that one is now in, and it's in the right way. Polarity is correct. And we'll turn it on. And this is the one that's just like this. It's all messed up. Yeah. So, out of those 3, you got this one is good. Now I'm going to hook up your board that I had fixed, and put this one in it and see what we get. I'll be right back. Alright, I got your Playchoice 10 back out, and I put the original one that was in it to just kind of refresh myself of how it looked not working. And this is I gotta wait for the attract mode stuff to go through. And soon enough it should come back to the golf screen, I would think. Yeah, there it is. I can see it on there. It's just, yeah. Alright. Yeah. So let's go ahead and turn this off. Okay. Now I want to carefully remove that guy. This is the bad one, remember? Now I'm going to put Mr. Green Dot in, the good one. Let's see what we get. There's Mr. Green Dot. Polarity is correct. And turn it on. And let's see what we get. Look at that. So far so good. That's perfect. So this board does work. It is good. It's just you only got one good PPU chip. Now it's on the top monitor doing its stuff. I can actually see it. I can actually see golf. This thing is not adjusted correctly. I don't know how to. Yeah. Yeah, I can't adjust this right. But there it is. That is correct. Yeah. All right, cool. So your board does work. It's just you know, you only got one good one. I've got the two bad ones marked with a red dot, and green one is with the green dot. All right. Well, apparently that is good, but now your top monitor is messed up. And that doesn't have anything to do with the PPU. That's your menu monitor, and that's all this stuff. So there's, you know, something's goofed up here now. No idea. So we will, I'll have to look at that. But the bottom monitor is fine now. If I set this down and switch to the bottom monitor, which is your pretty much your Nintendo gameplay monitor. Oh, there's no game in there. I'll put baseball in there. Okay, I got baseball in. And it should come up down here, but it's not. Something's not working with this thing now. Yeah. This game isn't working. Something funny going on. Alright, I'm going to have to look into what's going on. Alright, apparently a RAM went bad. I put another RAM in it. I got the baseball game and the golf game in it. Yeah. It's running through. This is the top monitor, which was just goofy, but it was just a RAM. It's really unfortunate that RAM went bad. Okay, I don't see baseball in there. So I think the baseball cartridge went bad too. So I'm going to switch it over to the bottom monitor. See what's going on with that baseball cart. Once this cycles through, it does something. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be froze up or something. I'm going to see what the bottom monitor is doing. Alright, I don't know what is going on, but this EEPROM is burning hot. It was anyway. Yeah, so that thing is no good. That EEPROM's no good. So a RAM and an EEPROM just fail out of nowhere. I removed that one, so let's turn it back on, and we should get our golf. Golf is good. Okay. Alright, well, yeah. Now it's doing it, the cycle thing up on top. Oh. What a disaster. Alright, so we lost one RAM. And this thing is burning hot. So we have bad ROMs on this. It came up initially, so I know this is good. This ROM. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I just have to go through and test ROMs and stuff. You know, golf just cycled back through, so golf's good. Yeah. Yeah, the colors are good. Alright. Alright, and I got some stuff to test here. I have some game cards. Contra. This one is called Fester's Quest, but it's missing a chip. I don't know if that's supposed to be... I don't know if this thing will work without that not in there. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, one of my all-time favorites, with a battery. Huh. And let's see, Excite Bike, nice. Wild Gunman. Mario Brothers. Balloon Fight. Duck Hunt. Oh, damn. Super Mario Brothers. So I'm going to load all of the ROMs for these cards. And it's got this thing too, which is a Nintendo game, cartridge expander. Pretty cool. I'm going to test all that stuff, but I'm going to load all of the ROMs for these games onto this so that I can verify these. And the baseball ones, I'm going to have to reburn the baseball ROM. But so far that golf one is the only one that works. This one did work. This is a re-repair. This came back to me. But it came back, when I initially did this repair, I sent it back to the owner as repaired, but the PPU wasn't good. And he contacted me and said that the PPU worked in another board or something like that, but I just verified that PPU is no good. But one of the PPUs that he sent me was good. So he has 1 out of 3 PPUs that work for Playchoice, period. So as it stands right now, that Playchoice board works. It's just a matter of getting games for the slots. I got one game, golf. Golf works. So now we're gonna mess with the rest of these games and see what we can do. So yeah, but I'm gonna load all of the ROM onto this, and then that way I'll be able to just pull the ROMs up and verify them. When I got my reader out, and just verify them against the files that I put on here. So that's the way I'm going to attack this. And if I'll make a note if a ROM doesn't verify that I know I need to reburn it, type of thing. So, all right, I'm going to get to it, and I'll be back later. All right, and after going through all of those EPROMs except for this one, which is a Punch-Out ROM. 23-1003. Let's see, 1001. I don't know what that chip is, so I'm not messing with it. That's on the Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't see anything. 1003 suffix. Yeah, no, I'm not going to mess with this one. I don't know what it is. So, if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. All of the other EPROMs I went through, all of those, and did not verify. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Every one of Excite Bike. Every one of Wild Gunman. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 ROMs altogether were no good. And that baseball one that was hot, yeah, that one's no good either. The other two are good. So that's a lot of EPROMs to fix. I'm going to see if I can erase them and reprogram them, except for that baseball one. That one's trash. So I'm going to shut all of this down. I'm going to peel windows off of the ones that need to be erased and see if I can erase them, see if I can reprogram them. If not, I'll just have to burn new ROMs. Alright, so far what I'm seeing is all of these EEPROMs that were bad, that didn't verify, all of these guys that did not verify, they're actually all just bad EEPROMs. They either will not erase or they will not program like this guy. Let's go ahead and just read this into buffer. Okay. And let's do... It looks like it erased, right? It did erase. It's all FF. Which is good. It did erase, which is good. It is a 2764A, which 2764A. Dip switches are set right. Down, up, down, down, down. Switches. Down, up, down, down, down. And that is SMU3. So if I try to program this, SMU3, and program, it just device defective. Will not program. Okay, that's that one. These are just bad EEPROMs. And we have here another 2764A, and this one is Wild Gunman U3. So we'll put it in here. Okay, and 2764A, and we will go to program it, Wild Gunman U3. Program, device defective. Will not program. And these are all just bad EEPROMs, which leads me to believe I'm concerned about this customer's cabinet and the power that it's outputting, especially like that baseball game. What was it, a month ago? I had that board here and I repaired that board and baseball worked. And all of a sudden now it doesn't work and the EEPROM is bad. That one brand new RAM that I put in that board, this one right here, went bad. It's like new stuff is going bad, so I'm going to advise about checking power before the board's hooked up. What kind of voltage is going to this thing, this board? Because these ROMs and RAMs and stuff, RAM, that's rare that a brand new RAM is just going to die like that. But I can see that. But ROMs and stuff too, just stuff failing like that. The PPUs, that PPU chip, if you remember in my video, had like a garbled screen, but it at least did something. Now it doesn't do anything. So it's like that even got taken out even further. So it's really concerning. Here's another 2764A. And that is I don't know what that is. BH? What is BH? Is that BA? I can't tell what game this is. Oh, it's Duck Hunt. DH. DHU3. So it's 2764 DHU3. And I guarantee you this one will come back no good as well. They're all just bad. Yep, device defective. These are just bad EEPROMs. So, and I'm sure these are bad too. But I'll go through, these are 128s. I'll change it to 128 and everything, and I'll check these guys. And yeah, so we'll see. I grabbed one of my 128s out of my stock, and I'm programming baseball because, you know, baseball was just one ROM that was bad, the 128. So I'm going to program that, and I'll program these two. These are 64s. I'm not messing with more than one bad ROM. I don't have EEPROMs for all of that. So we'll fix a few of them, get them working, and so we'll have a few games to cycle through in the test mode. But these are all bad EEPROMs right here. All 13. Should be 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 is underneath here. Yeah. So, I'm programming baseball. U1. Alright, so I did go ahead and decide to, some of them I'm doing Excite Bike. I might even do Wild Gunman, do all of these, and then all of these EEPROMs. But I don't have any 128s for U1 for this. It's a 27-128. So I'm using a 27-256, and I just doubled the file. And I'm going to burn it into this 27-256. So if I've got it selected to 256. So we will Excite Bike U1. Program. Good to go. And you can see it counting down. Just like that. So Excite Bike is now good to go. I've burnt all 3 ROMs, and I'll do Wild Gunman too. I'm going to have to double Wild Gunman's. I got the sticker there for it. But Wild Gunman, I'm going to have to double up a 256 as well because I don't have any 128s left. So, and then I've got quite a few games populated in this thing. So we'll be ready to check it out. Alright, I just got done with Wild Gunman. I had to do the same thing and double up that U1 file and use a 256. So we'll go ahead and slap that in here. I'm going to finish putting the rest of these EEPROMs in the other cards, and then we'll be back to fire this Playchoice board back up. Alright, I'm going through and testing out these games, and so far I'm finding some of them just don't work. The first one that doesn't work is Excite Bike. Even after reprogramming new ROMs, there's still something. There's this little security chip on here, and then there's a 367. That's really all that's on here. So if that security chip got blown out when everything else did, that would be a problem. But that one so far don't work. I just plugged in another one. Let's go ahead. And I put in a more common. This is the PPU that goes with this. I put a more common one in the board for doing this testing. The colors aren't right, but I don't want to keep turning this on and off and on and off with that rare PPU that goes with this. So, alright, we're going to try. I'm doing one at a time. And I bring you over here, and we'll come over to the Playchoice screen, and this one doesn't work either. The one that I just put in doesn't work. See, it's just not showing up. So far, golf and duck hunt are the only ones that come up. I make sure that they come up, and then I change the other monitor and make sure it's going through the, it has the duck hunt on the screen, which it does. But this third one I just put in doesn't work. So and that's balloon fight. That one don't work. We'll try regular Mario Brothers. Okay. Let's see if that one comes up. Yeah, Mario Brothers came up. I'm going to switch to the other monitor. And that's goofed up. And I don't know if that's because of the Mario Brothers card. I'm going to turn it off. And remove that Mario Brothers card and turn it back on. Yeah, see, that Mario Brothers card was messing that up. So I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to put this Mario Brothers in a different slot. Okay, turn it back on. Yeah, it doesn't matter what slot I put in it. That Mario Brothers messes it up. So, yeah. Let's try baseball. See if that one works. Remember, this one did work before when I worked on this. So let's fire it up. Alright, that's good. Let's switch over and make sure that baseball is being recognized. Yep. So that looks like a success. Now it's doing duck hunt. Let's see if it cycles through the games. I don't know exactly how this works. Okay. My guess is this wild gunman will not work. Alright. Yeah, now let's switch over and see how baseball looks. Remember, the colors won't be right. But yeah, there it is. That's the bottom screen. Okay, I'm going to turn it off. That's a success. That one works. I'm going to switch right back over to the top monitor. Alright, let's try... Let's try Super Mario Brothers. Okay. Alright, fire it up. See if it reads it. See if it shows it, populates it on the menu. Super Mario Brothers. Good. See how Duck Hunt is highlighted? It starts there and it'll go down. The next one it'll look at is baseball, and then Super Mario. I think I can expedite that by hitting the select button or whatever, but I don't have that wired up. I don't even have a pin out for this, I don't think. Select. I think it's B, A, B. I don't even know. I don't know. Oh, we'll just let it cycle through and we'll make sure that it looks right. Let's go ahead and switch to the other monitor. It'll do baseball first. Now here's baseball. Remember, the colors are not going to be right. So we'll let this do its little gameplay thing. And then it should switch over and it should do Super Mario Brothers after this. Alright. Cool. Alright, now it should do Super Mario. And there it is, Super Mario. Okay. Cool. And let's turn it off. Let's put in another one. Let's go Wild Gunman. I bet you this one will not work. And fire it up. Okay, so let's look at the top screen. Wild Gunman. How about that? So far, Excite Bike, Mario Brothers, and Balloon Fight do not work. They just don't. It's either that security chip is bad, or the 367 could be bad, or something. I don't know. I might be able to speed this up if I think the select button is maybe right here. I don't know. I'm just going to have to let it roll. That's the top. It's doing baseball, and then it'll do Mario Brothers. So I'll come back. I'll come back once it gets to Wild Gunman and make sure that it populates. Alright, well, it got down to Wild Gunman and it was trying to boot it, but it couldn't, and it skipped over. It tried, I could tell where it tried like 3 times, and then it skipped right over it and went to golf. So Wild Gunman does not work. It shows up, but it won't play. So I'll go ahead and turn that off. Get that out of here. Okay. Now I will put in this Mike Tyson's Punch Out and see if that does anything. Alright, fire it up. Nope, that totally messes it up. So we'll remove that, get it out of here. And I'm going to turn it on just to make sure that it goes back to normal after removing that card. It should come up with Duck Hunt. And it does. Alright, so we'll turn it off and let me try Contra. Okay. And we're back on. Let's see if it comes up clean. It looks like it's not doing anything. So let me go top screen. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Turn it off. Let's remove that. That one doesn't work either. Start it back up. Make sure it comes up right. It should come up with there we go. Okay. So I am going to do something. I'm going to remove the first slot game, which is golf, and I'm going to put it to the back. Okay. And now let's fire it up. Make sure it comes up right. And I'm going to go to the top screen. Alright. You'll see that top slot. I put in the Nintendo Game Link, and I'll show you what that is. So these are looking like the only carts that work with this thing. Yeah, these are the only ones that work, and it's Duck Hunt, Baseball, Super Mario, and Golf. And then I got this Game Link, which you can put an actual game in. I didn't try this Fester's Quest one, and I'm not going to try it because one, it's missing a chip. I'm not even going to try it. So, all right, and all of these ROMs that I burnt out of my stash of ROMs, I'm going to just erase them and put them back. Because these security cards are these little security chips are probably burnt out. That would be my guess. But I'm going to turn this off. And he sent along a couple Nintendo games, NES carts. And we'll try this. We'll try this Link thing. Here's Burger Time. So we'll try and see if Burger Time comes up. It says label facing up. So I don't like how that does that. Boy, I don't like how that hangs there like that. I really don't. There we go. Let's try that. I got something under it now, kind of propping it up. And let's turn it on. See if Burger Time comes up. It says NES Game Link. Still. So maybe if you choose that, it'll play Burger Time. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out some controls for this thing. I'm going to have to hook some controls up so that I can actually do something. So let me figure that all out, and I'll be back. So far, yeah, all of these just don't work. You know, they corrupt it and they mess it up. So, all right, I'll be back. All right, now I have the proper PPU in it, and I've hooked up sound. And right now it's on Duck Hunt. And it's going to go blank for a minute, and then it should come up to baseball. And we should hear the little jingle. All that good Nintendo goodness. And the next one is Super Mario Brothers. And you can see this is there's something perhaps not quite right about this game cart. So this one I think has an issue as well. It kind of works, but it's not quite right. And now we should come back around to golf. So there's really, I believe there's only really three of these carts that are really working right. Golf, duck, hunt, and baseball. I think are the only ones. It'll come back up to golf here in a second. Here we go. And then we'll be back around to duck hunt here in a sec. It does a little jingle before that too. So there we are. Back to that. So like I said, there's really only 3 carts I believe that are working properly on this. I don't think Super Mario Brothers works right. I think it's probably playable, but it doesn't quite work right. So, yeah. Oh well. Alrighty. Well, I think that's going to do it for this. This thing is working. And, yeah. So, all right, I think what I will do is I'll look up the pinout and just try to do some basic, basic controls. Be right back. Okay, I printed out the pinouts, so I'm kind of trying to play. I'm the blue team. I can swing the bat like this. Hey! Safe. Okay. Let's pause. Cool. Reset. 24. I wonder, is that something I shouldn't have done? Oh, we went back. Good. I know what select is. Let's go to golf. Now I'm in golf, so I will do this. And let's coin this thing up. Which is 16. All right. I'm in the bunker. And go right, I can go left, up for pitching wedge, down, selecting clubs, and you know, my buttons I already know work. So that's golf. I don't have a gun for, let's reset, 24. Okay, go back to the menu screen. I want to choose Duck Hunt. Go to the game screen, and I'm just going to start game. Oops. Let's try that again. I was just adding coins. I've gone into the game, I selected the channel. Now I gotta Start game. Alright. So that's it pretty much. And alright, well, that's pretty much it. I want to jump on something and check. My colors are messed up. So I need to adjust my colors, I think. So let me do that. I'll be right back. Now come over here. I've got this game up on MAME for Playchoice. And this is what it's supposed to look like. Now, I'm not exactly sure. This is playable, but I think it's like Super Mario Brothers. I just don't think the color's right, but I don't think it's the board. I think it's the game cart. Because baseball is right on. I'm going to go ahead and pull up baseball. And if you remember, baseball and golf worked originally. But the other ones didn't. So I think there's something with those other cards that affect the... I think there's something with those other cards that affect the color. I don't know. I'm going to try the other games. Okay, here's baseball. And it's a nice green field. Red team, blue team. Let's come over and see what's going on. Yeah, see? And it looks like the blue wall with Nintendo back there. Let's come back over. Yeah, my colors are still a little off, but the colors are off on this monitor to begin with. Yeah. That one's gone. yeah, so, all right. Now it looks right. All it was adjusting these pots. These 3 pots. I just had to adjust those. And now it looks the way it should. So I bet you Super Mario Brothers looks the way it should now too. Let's check it out. I'll get to Super Mario and turn that MAME off. That was good to use MAME as a reference, though, what it should look like. But I'm going to turn that off, and let's check out Super Mario Brothers. There we are. Much better. Let's play some Super Mario. Yeah, before it looked like this was floating all by itself because you couldn't see the. I don't think you could see the score stuff. Yeah, but now it's adjusted right now. So let's actually play some. Reset. I just pushed reset. Yeah, she's working good now. Now it looks right. So, okay, excellent. We got the color. It was simple. It was just adjusting pots. So now it is good. Good to go. Working. All right. Well, thanks for hanging in there with me on this one, guys, and I'm glad we can send this back out as working. And I did email the owner of this and told him to check his cabinet before powering this up, because that baseball ROM burned out, and that RAM, that brand new RAM I had put in it, burned out. So I'm just a little concerned about voltage, over voltaging it. So we'll see. But it's working good, and both of these guys are no good. Both of these ones are bad. These are my spares I have laying around here that they're not for this game. But yeah, these ones are no good. So, alright. We'll see you on the next Classic Arcade Repair. See you later, guys.